to attack. Previously on Troom Troom Select. When our heroine wakes up in her hammock in the morning, she discovers a whole crowd of zombies. Stop! Don't panic! But how can I keep from panicking? Just don't fall! Just don't fall! Suddenly, one of the zombies pulls the hammock from the tree. Ah! It's all over! Don't eat me! I don't taste good! Jane dodges the zombie and tries to crawl away, but her back hits a rock. Is it really the end? But I hear a strange whistle. The zombies obviously didn't expect that, and they are frozen in shock. Who is this mysterious figure in a black cape? Meet the Zombie Buster. Apparently, he's not scared of these living dead at all. The Zombie Buster hides behind a tree, and the crowd of zombies rushes after him. But what is this? The zombies get tossed aside like toys. The stranger's power is incredible. Jane is scared half to death, and she has no idea what to do next. The Zombie Buster gives her a hand. It seems like he's not dangerous at all. Without a word, he takes her with him. Where are we going? It looks like he's taking me to his secret lair. All this reminds me of a thriller movie. They go down to the shelter. Wow! This is a real post-apocalyptic bunker. Jane still doesn't know what is waiting for her behind the doors. This is where her friend, Lily, is hiding. She gave up hope to see Jane alive. Suddenly, alive and unharmed, her friend appears in the room. It's a miracle. How did you get here? Oh, it's a long story. By the way, this is the guy who saved me. Wow, he saved me too. But tell me, where did you go? While I was running from a zombie, I fell and hit my head. Then this brave young man found me. At first, he didn't know if I'd even make it out alive, but he still tried to save me. He says I lost a lot of blood. If he hadn't helped me, I would probably never see you again. Can you imagine? My head still hurts, but in general, I'm fine. I woke up in the bunker already. And when the Zombie Buster brought me water, I told him I lost my friend. We got to know each other, and it turned out he's a great guy. So I gave him your picture and asked him to go look for you. And you know the rest of the story. It's time to talk about how we can keep living, how to get more supplies, where to find water, and how not to run into zombies. Phew! There are more questions than answers. The girls are studying a map of the area so they can navigate. What is this sound? An alarm? Stay here. I'll take a look. The Zombie Buster runs out and looks through his binoculars. The zombie alert system worked. The blood trail led the zombies to the shelter. In order to know about the approach of the dead in time, the Zombie Buster tied a rope on the path to the shelter. He sharpens a stick with a sharp blade of a knife. To make a knife, take a lid from a metal can and a stick. Bend the lid in half. Break off one of the edges. Insert it into the slot in the stick. Make a hole and attach the blade to the handle with a wire. Sharpen the edge of the stone. The knife is ready. The Zombie Buster drives a peg into the ground and ties the end of the rope to it. He attaches a flare to the stick. Tie the fuse to the rope. Well, now the zombies won't get through unnoticed. The zombies touch the rope with their feet, and there's a loud explosion. Everything is covered in clouds of blue smoke. The girls are so stressed. What do you think happened? The Zombie Buster returns with a strange box. Zombies are coming. It's time to dress up. Zombie fashion is my profession. What is this? Khaki? I love military style. Complement your look with an anti-zombie choker. Take a strip of rubber and screws. Attach screws over the entire surface. Make holes at the edges and tie pieces of rope at the ends. With this choker, you can stop worrying about zombie teeth. Small brass knuckles will help in the fight against zombies too. Take 3 nuts and a reinforced thread. Connect the nuts together and put the device on your fingers. Zombies are in trouble now. The Zombie Buster protects himself with a special shoulder pad. To make it, take a piece of rubber. Cut out a piece like this. Punch holes along the edges. Attach a smaller part, securing everything with screws. Use a belt strap with plastic snaps for fastening. Well, we have to have a short fashion show? We're ready! Watch out, zombies! Come on, girls! Show us what you got! Rocky Balboa training? Of course! The girls work on their fighting techniques using a punching bag and a dummy. The Zombie Buster helps them learn how to punch. Take that! Ha! Ha! What do you think of this high kick? They run out of their hiding place to the trap. What should we do? They decide that Lily will be the bait and lead the zombies into a trap. The rest will wait for her in an ambush. For the trap, you will need a rope and a camouflage net. Choose a good place for the trap. Tie double knots at the corners of the net. Spread the net on the ground. Wind a rope onto the knots. Tie the ropes in the center to get a parachute. Throw the end of the rope on a tree branch. They didn't have to wait for long. Zombies are already chasing Lily. So, they got 2, but the third one is still out there. The Zombie Buster will finish him using his bow. What an accurate hit! To make a bow, take a piece of plastic pipe, a nail, and a rope. Tie a loop at the end of the rope. Insert it into the pipe and pierce it with a nail. Bend the end of the nail. Do the same on the other side, pulling the rope. The bow is ready! Now take thin branches, nails, and plastic cable ties. Bend the tie into a ring and fasten the nail to the edge of the branch with it. Add a few more ties for security. Cut off the ends. Done! And let's make a quiver from a Pringles container, a belt, and a rope. Wind the edge of the tape around the Pringles jar and keep winding the rope. Connect carabiners and a quiver for your arrows is ready. Well, a whole crowd of zombies is here, and we can't handle them. Let's return to the shelter and wait until they pass by. The traces of Lily's blood lured all of these zombies. An enormous swarm of zombies is coming to the shelter, but the net won't let them through so easily. It seems like we're safe. But what's this? The Zomboss appears on the horizon. He's a super strong mutant. He pushes the zombies apart and breaks the metal grid. The zombies rush straight into the shelter. How can our heroes be saved now? In search of fresh brains, the zombies rush through the corridors. They're getting close. Run for your lives. The gang builds barricades from whatever they can find. But the hungry zombies demolish everything in their path. Maybe at least this railing will help them escape. But that doesn't hold the zombies back for long. They keep pressing until the grid opens and the zombies are breaking through. I'm panicking. What can we do? Is this really the end? There's only one way out. They will have to leave via a radioactive hallway. Too risky, but this is the last measure. The girls protect their faces with masks made out of bottles. To make them, take a large plastic bottle, cut off part of the side. Unscrew the cap and pierce the holes in it with an awl. The result is a breathable sieve. Take a small piece of cloth, moisten it with water, and put it into the cap. Close the bottle. Fasten an elastic band to the cut. Cover the edges with tape. Your face shield is ready! The girls are about to jump into the dangerous corridor when they suddenly hear something they never wanted to hear. The zombie buster is staying! No, come with us! But the only chance to keep the girls safe is to hold the zombies back all by himself. Otherwise, no one will survive. The zombie buster defends himself against the first attack of the zombies. But there are too many of them. He can't deal with them alone. The zombies bring him to the ground. He did everything he could! And the girls managed to get out. Today they were saved, but the price they paid for salvation was too high. Whatever happened back there, they need to leave quickly. Who knows what else is in this forest? Did you like our